Hello guys, I am Idishes Bagalwadi, your science teacher, Sankalp Learning Solutions. In the last class, we discussed regarding thermal power plant and we discussed regarding hydroelectric power plant and also we discussed the biogas or a biofuel. Today we are going to discuss the another conventional source of energy which is nothing but the wind energy. So in our lower classes, we got to know regarding how the winds are produced. Winds are nothing but the movement or a flow of air, guys. Wind energy will be formed. Just a minute. Uh, yeah. So wind energy, winds are formed by the flow of air. Flow of air or the movement of air causes winds. So how the flow of air occurs? So due to uneven heating of the land, we know that sun will not be at a fixed position. Sun will be moving, right? So the land will not heat in a same way. So the land, uneven heating of land or the earth takes place. So this uneven heating of a land is there now. This uneven heating of land creates pressure, guys, creates air pressure, creates air pressure, okay? So at some places the air pressure will become more or will be high. At some places the air pressure will be low. So this difference in air pressure causes air to move. This difference in air pressure causes air to move from higher pressure place to a lower pressure place. So this movement of a air from a higher pressure area to the lower pressure area leads to the formation of winds. Right. So this is how winds are formed. So using the wind energy, the turbine rotates and generate electricity. We know that the generator will produce electricity using with the help of a principle, that is electromagnetic induction, which we learned in the other chapter and we are also repeating it from this chapter. So the magnet will be there, two magnets in between, the coil will be there which will be rotating and that coil will be connected to a turbine. So depending on which energy is used to rotate this turbine, the electricity sources are varied. If it is water, it is called hydroelectric plant. If it is what we can say heat, then it is called thermal electric plant. If it is wind, then it is called windmill. Okay. So what happens? The windmills are constructed. The windmills will be having these wings. Okay, these will be attached like this and attached to the ground with a long pipe like this. So here what happens? Once the winds flow, the turbine rotates. This rotation of a turbine creates electric current in the generator. Generator will be fixed here. So generator, what happens? The coil inside the generator rotates once the turbine rotates. So once the generator's coil rotates, there will be a production of electricity. The electric current produced will go down here and here we will be having transformer which will send electric current and from here we can use that electricity for various purposes. So this is how the windmill works. Okay, the windmill works. So here it will be having the fans which have the wings. Okay, this is nothing but a turbine. In the turbine will be attached. In the turbine itself we will be having the generators which produce electricity. So when the wind comes, the turbine rotates. Then it makes the generator to produce electricity and electricity will be sent to a transformer from which it is used for various purposes. Okay. So this is the windmill and how the electricity is generated using the windmill. And here we have to learn one more term which is called as wind energy farms or windmill farms. We can say windmill farms, wind fan farms. What are these windmill farms? It is a large area large area consisting of a many large number of windmills or wind farms. These are called as windmill farms. Like this, we have a windmill farm in India. In India, we have a largest mill farm in Kanyakumari, that is in Tamil Nadu. So there we have a largest windmill farm through which electricity is generated. So it is said around 380 megawatt of electricity is generated in Kanyakumari using wind energy. And in the world we have a country named Denmark. The Denmark, okay. So Denmark is called as country of winds, okay. So this country produces 25% of its electricity using wind energy, okay. This is how electricity is generated using or with the help of wind. Now let us see the advantages and disadvantages of wind energy, right. So when we come to the advantages, the plus points over here, the first and foremost thing is wind is a renewable source of energy, means it will not get over, so it is a renewable source of energy, we can say. And the next thing is no pollution. It will not release any harmful gases, it will not release any kind of unpleasant sounds and all, so no pollution. So these are the advantages of the windmills. Next, when we come to the disadvantages here, so it has several disadvantages. The first one is it needs a larger area. For windmills, because using only one windmill we cannot generate the required electricity. Using only one mill, we need lots of number of windmills, so that a large amount of electricity is generated. So for that we need larger area. Then to construct or to design the windmills, it is very costly, so we can say it is expensive. And the windmills, what are there, the wings and all, these has to be maintained regularly. If something occurs in any one of these, like for generator or for the wings, so what happens, the electricity will not be generated. So it needs high maintenance. Then for windmill to generate electricity, the speed of wind should be, for windmill to generate electricity, electric current or electricity, okay, the speed of wind should be 15 kilometer per hour, means in 1 hour the speed of wind should be 15 kilometer. But it is not possible to have such speed in all the places. So in some places it will be less, okay. So in many places it will be more, but in some places it is not possible to maintain the speed of a wind at about 15 kilometer per hour. So we cannot establish this windmill farm anywhere, wherever we want, because we need winds there. So these are certain disadvantages of wind energy, okay. So we also learned certain amount of advantages of wind energy also, and how the electric current is generated using wind energy, that also we learned. So in the upcoming session, we are going to learn regarding non-alternative conventional sources of energy. Which are those? How do they work? That all we are going to learn in detail. I hope the concept of wind energy is clear for everyone. In the upcoming session, we will start with new sub concept. Until that, take care. Have a nice day. Bye.